I'm Collin Myers. I'm the owner of ToxicFab.com, sole proprietor, and my specialty is really just Evos and GTRs. Since I'm only one person, it's hard to expand into a whole bunch of different markets, trying to create fixtures and jigs for everything else. But my main focus is just a quality end product for the customer, and trying to stand out from the crowd, and I guess really focus on anything from weld quality, attention to detail, and the stupidest areas, I guess you could say. Runner fitment, no overlapping joints, truly flat flanges that actually seal against the head or turbo or anything. So I guess that's my main focus, just quality. Innovation, strive to be different, and really just going against the grain. I always say be a leader, not a follower. That's one of my sayings. And if you can come up with really nifty parts and stuff that don't look like everybody else's, you got something going for you. If you have that, like, I guess, boldness or braveness to kind of go against the grain and come up with something that looks completely different. If people are used to one thing and they want to see that, if you go completely opposite, you might do something extremely well. I feel like, that's what I'm going for, at least. The fact that there is never-ending perfection. There is no such thing as a perfect weld. There's no such thing as like perfect executed manifold or part. There's human flaw, and by that you can strive to be better each and every day. It's one thing that you cannot perfect, and I feel like every day or every other day I get better and better at welding, or better at fitting up parts. The welding is really the easy part. It's the hard part's fitting, making something that was not designed by the car manufacturer to fit in the engine bay, let alone get to stick out the hood, stick out the grill, or big turbo. It's not meant for that engine bay, and that's really, it's challenging. If you're not challenged every day, you get bored, and then you stop caring about the work that you do. So if you have a challenge every day, it's going to keep you going forward. And if you can get used to something, which I do get used to production work, and it gets boring, but I bounce between so many different custom jobs, it keeps me sharp, and if I do feel myself getting bored, I'll change my technique, I'll change a filler rod, nothing that's going to affect the end product, but something that's going to keep my mind, racing to see what else can change. I'm 100% self-taught. Honestly, it goes back to I was 16, and I really liked what a local car shop was doing. One of their fabricators, still today, I feel is extremely talented, and seeing what he was doing, he was showing me a whole bunch of stuff. I was absolutely fascinated with it, but at that point in my life, I didn't have the funds or anything to really get started with it. And later on, when I was able to, push it and get started with fabrication, I just fell in love with it. I did some online research and basic knowledge. I'm sure a lot of you guys know me from Honda Tech, and I sucked. I posted up my first weld. People told me to stop, put the torch down. You're wasting money on the material. Damn, look at those 2 pipes you just welded. They're ruined. And a week later, and not sleeping in 68 hours and just pushing. If you dedicate your mind to something, hopefully you can succeed with it. And I never stop. Every day I come in, I don't care what mood I'm in, I don't care how tired I am. I've been up 18 hours right now, and I'm still going to be working all night, and it doesn't matter. I'm still going to push every single day, and I'm not going to let my health or anything affect the end product for my customer. If I promise quality, then that's better. That better be what they're getting. Channel it all towards learning, take all the frustration inside and channel it to motivation, and sometimes that's extremely hard to do, but if you can do that, you'll succeed. And if you set your mind to it and somebody pisses you off enough, and you can take it really far. It's exactly what I did. A lot of people doubted me. A lot of people, I don't know if they were intimidated by anything. I don't know exactly what it was, but a lot of bad mouthing was done in the beginning, and I just channeled all of that into learning and proving people wrong. If somebody doubts you, you can really take it far, because that's a drive that you can't really get anywhere else. That's pretty much it.